What if I told you that some dietitians are doing it all wrong? Maybe you're wondering, what does that even mean? In today's video, I'm going to break down some common themes I see with our clients and what I think is overall missing in the field of dietetics that's holding you back. Now, the first concept would be that traditional path, that so many dietitians are still believing or assuming this myth that you have to follow a traditional path in dietetics. And well, that's just not true. Now, I understand that it can be hard to break out of that mold of feeling like you have to serve your 2 years of clinical expectation, which is just a myth, because there is limited exploration to the unknown, and dietitians who are breaking that mold and not doing 2 years of clinical, well, that's still a modern approach, so it's understandable that it feels scary to go right into starting that business. But I can say from personal experience or from the experience of many of our clients, working a traditional 9-to-5 job as a dietitian, especially in the clinical capacity, well, it can feel pretty unsatisfying. At least for me, I felt dismissed, I felt invisible, I definitely was underpaid, I didn't get a raise. After I finally negotiated one after several years, at that point, I had already moved on to other things. So I did not love working as a clinical dietitian. I did love working as a nutrition consultant. And when I learned the power of using online marketing, well, my life changed. And that's when I really decided to help other dietitians like me use online marketing so that they could help more people and create more impact and income. But I will warn you, when it comes to building resilience as a dietitian, which is very important if you want to pursue the online world or a non-traditional path, you will need to build a thicker skin. You will be bullied online, you will be called the food police, people won't agree with your philosophy, and people are going to question and doubt you. And that's part of being in the online space, and that's part of being a visible leader, is that people are going to disagree with you. So when you learn how to manage your emotions and create boundaries around those who disagree with you, you will build your resilience. And when you become more resilient, then you're a stronger business owner who can help more people. Now, the other way that we're doing it all wrong and how we can become a more resilient dietitian would be through not giving up. You have to resist the temptation to give up when things get tough. It could be because somebody is actually calling you out or they're disagreeing with your nutrition philosophy or whatever it is, because people like to poke fun, or it could just be that things got tough. Now, we all have slow months. We're all going to have ups and downs in our business. It's normal to observe these trends over the years and pay attention to them as a business owner. And breaks are important too. That's why I stress vacations, and we here at Dietitian Boss follow a 4-day work week. That means that nobody here works on Fridays. We're really clear about that policy. Our staff has off. Our clients know that we won't be in touch with them on Fridays, and that helps us have that balance and role model for you that you can create that balance too. The other issue I see is online dietitians, when they're learning sales or they're even looking at content marketing, if they don't immediately get somebody to, let's say, apply to work with them or buy their product or service, they feel rejected and they're more likely to give up. And you have to remember that online sales is a lot about numbers and conversion rates. So it might take 100 times for somebody to have a sales call with you or to click the link in your sales page before they actually do purchase. Learning the skills of how to get somebody interested to then purchasing is something that you will need to learn as a dietitian, and that doesn't happen overnight. But being patient and willing to accept the challenge of learning new things will help you become more resilient. If you can prevent giving up from the time that you face rejection to the moment that you understand what your conversion rate is and how to work within your conversion rates to improve your skills, that is what's going to make a difference and help you build resilience. Now, keep in mind that resilience takes time. Embracing technology can really help, especially for an online dietitian. That means you're using meal planning software like EatLab, or maybe you're looking up research articles online, or maybe you're using a practice management software like Practice Better. Or you're using a project management tool like Asana or ClickUp to organize the back end of your business, administration tasks, content, the to-do lists, etc. Or you're using a CRM, a client relationship management software, and that's going to help you keep track of your clients and build better relationships with your current customers and potential customers. You know you're going to need to build a digital presence, and that's my favorite topic. So it could be that you're creating a website, or you're improving your brand messaging, you're putting out content on social media that's aligned with your brand message, or you're showing your face and you're putting out video content regularly with calls to action. So you're telling people to buy your product or service. Because if people don't know that you exist as a dietitian, well, then they can't find interest in your work if they don't know what you do and why you do it and how you're able to help them. So you really have to communicate those things regularly. And then of course, there's continuous learning. To build resilience and in a modern world, in this digital age, you're going to have to not only keep up with your clinical skills, but also with your business skills, such as your communication skills, practicing active listening and empathy, your technology skills, figuring out how to work with tech and multiple different tech platforms to help serve your clients' needs based on your business model. And you're going to have to work also on your financial literacy, paying taxes, learning accounting systems, etc. Now, I know this can feel overwhelming because building resilience is not a one-person sport. I think it's a team sport. And that's why I have a free webinar where I'm going to walk you through and give you some tactical feedback for free about building your sales page. Whether you're building from scratch or you're improving your sales page, I want you to join the webinar that I'm hosting. And the link is in the description box below. And if you join live, I will be giving you free information only available on the webinar to help you improve what your sales copy will look like, to help you get more people interested and actually convert prospects into paying customers. Look forward to seeing you on our upcoming webinar.